In 1962, a Harvard student gave 10 other students magic mushrooms during a Good Friday service in a chapel. He was trying to find out if psilocybin could reliably produce a genuine mystical experience, the kind that saints and monks spent decades of fasting and prayer trying to reach. His name was Walter Punk, and he was a trained physician, a theologian, and someone who was deeply serious about consciousness. He took 20 theology students, split them into two groups, and in a chapel on Good Friday, surrounded by hymns, prayers, and candlelight, gave half of them psilocybin mushrooms. The other half got a placebo of niacin. 8 out of 10 in the psilocybin group reported complete mystical experiences, while there were 0 in the placebo group. 6 months later, most of them said it was one of the most meaningful events of their entire lives. 25 years later still, Rick Doblin, the founder of MAPS, tracked down 16 of the original participants for a follow-up study. The retrospective confirmed the long-term significance, finding that 2/3 ranked it among the top 5 meaningful experiences of their entire lives. 1/3 called it the single most important. Now, critics will say that it's cheating, that chemical-induced transcendence isn't the real thing. And to be honest, there's something to that objection. But Punk had an answer. He said that the experience just opens the door. It's what you do with it after where the real work begins. What I find fascinating is that these studies, characterized by ego dissolution, awe, and feelings of connected to something vast and real, show up in every culture, in every era of human history. They appear to be universally human, yet modern civilization has almost no legitimate way to access it. We've outsourced meaning to productivity, spirituality to self-help, and awe to content. Now, these mystical experiences may not be proof of God, but they are evidence that there's something deeper to life that many of us don't realize. To learn more about this experiment and the science of mushrooms, sign up to my newsletter, The Spore Report, by clicking the link in my bio.